I'm always super excited about October. Okay, there's only so long I can do that. Because it means pumpkins and fun and just time to get super creative with our crocheting. So I hope you're going to love, hold on, our pattern for October is Jack. Isn't he a cutie? And he has these really long arms, which you might think are kind of funny. When I was making Jack, I was thinking of a jack-o'-lantern, but also like still growing. So he has his curly Q, and you can add multiple curly Qs. I've included instructions for how to customize the length. It's super easy, you just do more chains. And these arms are like vines, so he can be like this, and they also help him stand up because his head's so big. Or he can cross his arms like this. What up? There we go. I just love this guy, and I think he's so cute. So I've included instructions for attaching a felt face. So this is just simple felt from a big box store, super cheap, 25 cents a sheet or whatnot. And you only need this much. So you cut it out, and I've adhered it with Eileen's craft glue. I've put lots of notes in this pattern because there's lots of just detailed things. The wool felt that you would have to order online is much higher quality and would allow you to get much more precise cuts. So if you're one of those people who goes all out for a pumpkin decorating and want a more sophisticated face, then the higher quality wool or wool blend felt will be for you. This face, you know, I think was fine with the acrylic. That's what you buy in a big box store, the acrylic felt. The other idea that I had, but I didn't have the time to implement, I was thinking of doing like polymer clay black. You roll it into a long sheet and cut it out with like an X-Acto knife, and then put 2 little holes in it, and then you have buttons that can be sewn or secured on. You could also use plastic craft eyes, googly eyes, whatever you want. I do just want to give a little reminder that these things, even though they're glued on and they're pretty secure, they can come off. So be cautious if giving them to a young child. Even buttons, which are the recommended thing to do, can come off if you chew through the sewing. So if I were giving this to a little person, I would probably sew it on, which is more time consuming, but just to be super safe. Or he'd be really cute without a face. You don't even need to have a face. In preparation for Halloween, we've all been crocheting monsters for our monster crochet along that started September 15th and will continue until October 15th. So I've posted in the ebook lots of free monster patterns. You can choose any monster pattern you want, multiples, get creative. And that's been a lot of fun. Lots of pictures are already up, so if you haven't contributed, do hop in and show us what you have. Our charity of the quarter is Project Teddy Bear. They just got a write-up in the Star Tribune, which is the Minnesota newspaper, which is where the project is based, which was really lovely, and I've linked to that as well. It's a great project, so if you'd like to send your finished toys on to Project Teddy Bear, then go ahead and do that. They also accept donations of craft supplies, so I've sent them a big bundle of eyes. Yarn I know is expensive to ship, but if you have any extra things for making stuffed animals that you'd like to go ahead and send on to them, then just use the address that's in the blog post about Project Teddy Bear. New this month in the shop is little cases. So a lot of times I get asked, oh, I don't really want to buy 5 pair. Is there a sampler case for me? So I've made these sampler cases. There's a small and there's a large. Ta-da! The small contains 2 pairs of every size of 12mm color, 2 pairs of all of the colors of 12mm cat eyes, and 1 pair of hand-painted eye. So these are the hand-painted cat eyes. So this is great, so you can get a selection without buying 5 pairs of every color. I don't do it very often because it's kind of annoying to like break up the baggies I already have. So that's why you see me only doing it at certain times of the year in a bundle. The large case, and these are, what is this, like 7 inches by like 4 inches or so. The large case, there we go, has everything the small case has. So that's all of the 12mm colors, and the cat eyes plus 2 pairs 12mm black, 2 pairs 12mm 8, and 3 colors of the 8mm colors. So these are really great samplers. As I said in the post about it, the cases are sort of meh. I'm only charging you what it cost me for the case because they're cute, I love them, but I'm looking for higher quality ones. A couple of them came to me with the clasp a little broken. So in that case, you can order a defective one. All it means is that the clasp is broken, but the case still is fine. I mean, you know, if you had it without it, it would just sit on your desk all fine. It just wouldn't click closed. Save yourself a couple bucks. Yay, why not? Because honestly, I'm not sure if 3 of them came broken, I'm not sure how long the rest of them are gonna hold up either. So grab a deal on the defective case while you can. So I made up some of these and they'll be in stock while they're in stock. I think they're super cute. So I'm gonna look for a higher quality box to see if it's something I could keep in stock more readily. And if you have any comments about like what you're looking for in a box or what sizes you would like to see in a sampler box most often, do chime in on the threads because I'd love to hear it. I'm just sitting around doing the things that I think are gonna make you happy. And so if you tell me what would make you happy, then it makes my job easier. So that's what we have going on. So Monster Crochet Along still going, still have our charity quarter going. Jack, super cute. And I'm really hoping to see lots of variations because with the faces, there's just so much fun stuff you can do. I came up with a different technique for doing the wrapping that I think is a lot easier than other tutorials I've seen online. But it's one of those things where the text is like sort of hard to follow, but the video is really helpful. So if you can take a few minutes to watch the video, I know a lot of us like crocheting like while we're watching TV, but I think it would be helpful to watch the video just with the wrapping, just super quick. It's easy, but it's just hard to explain in text. And then you can do your crocheting. So thank you so much for being a member. The member gets you the pattern every month as well as the ebook every month and a 10% discount on eyes and occasionally some exclusive goodies. So I thank you and I hope to see you in the forums chit-chatting with me. Have a great month.